Manchester United are playing Burnley tomorrow at the weekend. Not tomorrow, Wednesday, not the weekend. Normally they do play the weekend, but they're not going to be playing. It's going to be the first game we're going to play in a while because, of course, being the World Cup. We did have a few couple of friendlies in Spain, and then as far as I'm concerned, we had one behind closed doors against Everton, which the score is 1-1, which that got leaked. But this is the lineup I would have for Manchester United vs Burnley. Now, Burnley have played, I think, 2 games of the Championship, and they won the last game. I'm pretty sure it was 3-0 against QPR. I was watching the highlight of that game, and I was mainly not because of Burnley were going to play. Mainly it was because of I wanted to see Ethan Laird how good. Like I did see him in the preseason, but we didn't really get to see him much. I know that there is a big possibility if which Wan-Bissaka will most likely 90%, 99% leave at January on loan. No one's actually going to buy it for money because January and they don't have the money for it. But he's going to leave on loan and we need to get it right back. There is not much options. We do have Jeremy Frimpong, which we've been linked to, but I don't think we'd have the sort of money to buy a striker and the right back. So I think we will recall Ethan Laird from QPR. Not 100%, but that's the reason I watched it. Anyway, Burnley did beat 3-0 QPR the last game. They're on top of the Premier League, the top of the not the Premier, the Championship. On the who was it? The manager that was coaching them? I just forgot his name. That bald guy. Yeah, never mind him. But this is the lineup that I'd have De Gea a goal. I don't think. Actually, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, but I think that in goal it will be Martin Dubravka. I don't mind whoever we get. Probably Martin Dubravka would be more likely to there since he doesn't even get much game time, and we just signed him this season. Yeah, I think Martin Dubravka does deserve his place, even though I didn't try him there because he did the last Carabao Cup game against Aston Villa. He did play pretty good. We only conceded 2 goals. One of them was an own goal, and the second goal was really in a 1v1 situation, which I don't think he could have done much about. But the stuff, but yeah, at centre backs have Maguire and Lindelof because we don't have much options. Axel Tuanzebe is still injured. He's not fit yet to play. Maguire and Lindelof, yeah, Martinez and Varane have been the World Cup final, and literally 3 days after the World Cup final, they're coming back. I think that we won't have Martinez they should be having, when a player comes back from the World Cup, we should be having a 10-day break. I don't think Martinez is going to come back because he won the World Cup. He wants to celebrate it, wants to spend time with his family and his teammates. And Varane, yeah, I think he's gonna have a 10-day break then come back. So yeah, Maguire and Lindelof. Left back, I got Shaw. I would have gone with Malacia since Tyrell Malacia hasn't played much for the Netherlands. I don't even think he played a minute. I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it, but I don't think he played a minute. So yeah, that's why I would have had, but I'll get in the second why which wouldn't look Malacia, but I moved Malacia over to right back because I think the lot. I do know that the lot got injured. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, but I'm 80% sure he's not gonna be back for the Burnley game. I don't think he's gonna be back for the Boxing Day game or the game after against Wolves, but I think he's gonna be back at the New Year. But I think Malacia did play pretty good when we played Fulham last game before the World Cup. That wasn't he was suspended from the game for getting 5 yellow cards, and we put Malacia there, and he did do pretty good, even though he's left-footed, but he played pretty good, so that's why I would have him there. I'd have in the midfield Eriksson, Frednik, but Eriksson's because I think he had over 15 days break. I'm pretty sure, I think even maybe 17 or 18. I think he should be starting. He should have started he didn't come for the friendly games because he needed to have 10-day break. He did have over 10-day break when it was the second game against Betis, but there was no point of flying all the way over just to play one game. So that's the reason I think he should be back. He had a long enough break so he could be back. I could have McTominay instead of Fred because McTominay didn't go to the World Cup, but I want I don't think there's really much of a point. Look, I don't want to underestimate Burnley because they are on top of the top of the championship. They are playing very good. They are beating teams. They did beat Middlesbrough, which Michael Carrick is coaching them, 3-1, and they are playing pretty good. But I don't think there's. I think we should play rather attacking formation, rather attacking team. And I'm not saying Fred is the most attacking player, but he can attack better than McTominay. He's better at attacking than McTominay. I want to rest people like Casemiro, Bruno, like get them, put them for a good 45 minutes, or maybe even 30 to 45 to 30 minutes at the end, because I want them back for the Nottingham Forest game, which matters more. Like, I'm not saying the Carabao Cup doesn't matter, because we do need a trophy. We haven't won one for 5 years. Carabao Cup, it's not a great trophy, but it's a trophy at the end. And I put Zaid Nikbel there because we want to give him a chance. I want to see how good he can play in actual match, not in friendlies, because the only chance he's been given is at friendlies. Because we never had the time to put to give Garnacho really give him a bit of game time to see, because that's how good players come out. Like, that's how Marcus Rashford became good. That's how Mason Greenwood, which doesn't play for us, but like that's how players need to be. How we should give young players some time to play. When we gave Garnacho a chance, he took his chance very well, and he did last Carabao Cup. He won the game for us, because when he got subbed in, we started playing better. He done the 2 assists at the end for 2 goals, and he scored the last minute goal against Fulham. And so I want to give Iqbal the same chance Garnacho's got. Now, the front line: Martial, Elanga, Anthony. I know some of you might be going like, why not putting Garnacho is better than Elanga? Well, I want to give Elanga a chance. I want to make because I did think at first we should put Garnacho, because I don't know. Like, I have the Burnley are not the same Burnley that we played against last year. They're a completely different one under a different manager, which is better. Because they are playing better. I was thinking of putting Garnacho and Anthony from both sides, from the left and the right side. So, because they are one of our best dribblers, and we need really good dribblers so they can unlock defenses if they were to sit back and defend how they did last year. But then I thought, which is better, having 2 people who can dribble from either side, or having one person who can dribble and one person with lots of pace? I thought we'll try it out. Ilanga's got he can run really fast, and Anthony's got good dribbling. We can have like a bit of everything, and Martial down the middle. I mean, we don't really have another option. I was thinking of not putting Martial and putting even probably Ilanga or Rashford up front, because Martial, we have no one until January. We might not even get a player in January the 1st, but we got 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure it's 4 games that we only have Martial. Martial has never played 4 games in a row. I don't think he can. I don't think the Carabao Cup really matters, and we can easily replace him and have him for the rest of 3 games, rather than risking playing him now and him getting injured, and then we have no one for the 3 games that matter more. Because getting top 4 matters more than winning the Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup does matter because we need a trophy, not because it's a good trophy, but the only reason it matters is because we need a trophy. And we're playing probably much stronger squads than other teams are playing, because Arsenal knocked out, Tottenham knocked out. They all played. They played all their bench players. We're not playing all our bench players. For the last, Fred McTominay were bench players. I'm talking about the last the one we Carabao Cup where we played against Aston Villa. Fred McTominay were bench players. Donny was bench player. Martial wasn't. Over from the left side, Rashford wasn't. Right side, Bruno doesn't normally play over the right side, but he was not a bench player. So Maguire and Lindelof are, because Martinez and Varane were better, and half our team was from the bench, half our team was not from the bench. But I don't think our bench is that bad. I think our bench is better than Arsenal's bench, better than Tottenham's bench, better than most benches, because Fred McTominay are not good players, first team players. They're good backup players from the bench. So yeah, Martial, I said I'll probably put him in there. I don't think it's going to be easy to beat Burnley, so we do need him there. He didn't play 90 minutes for a while because he doesn't have the energy to. So if we give him this game, it might make his energy more and more, because if we sub him off, who do we bring for him? Rashford's not a good replacement for him, because Rashford isn't. I don't think Rashford is a good striker. I think whenever we play him through the middle, he doesn't play that. He never scored a goal whilst playing through the middle, so that's another reason why I wouldn't have Rashford in. And yeah, he can't be. Rashford's not the same player if he doesn't have that pace. If you take the pace of Rashford, then he's not Rashford. But if you play him in a striker, he doesn't really use his pace. That's why we need to play him over the left or the right. I would not play him. I think that playing him off the right is a horrible decision. I'd play him off the left. Now, the score prediction, I think it's going to be. It's going to be a tough one. Burnley have a good chance of winning as well. But I'd be a bit positive and go for 1-0 United. I don't think it's going to be an easy win. I think it's going to be a hard one. Man of the match. Look, last time when Garnacho had his first game against Sheriff, we were just supposed to put him there to give him an opportunity, and he ended up getting man of the match. So Iqbal can get it. I don't think he will get it. I think it'll be. I don't see any. I don't think Anthony was very sad. He was crying when he got knocked out of the World Cup. So I don't know if he's gonna play good or not. Eriksen, let's go for Eriksen. He had. I think it's gonna be good. I think I don't see any reason why he couldn't have the man of the match. I think he's a favourite to get the man of the match. Who I think is going to be the captain, who Ten Hag is going to give the captaincy armband to, is Maguire. Well, I think from the team there is here, who deserves it the most would probably be, De Gea. I'd have De Gea or Shaw. Eriksen, I think could be a good captain, but I don't see how you can give a captain to a person who just joined the club. It just joined the season, didn't even play half season for United. So I'd give it to De Gea. I'd give it to De Gea, the captain, but Erik ten Hag is obviously going to give it to Harry Maguire, which I don't think he deserves it whatsoever. And I would bring in some subs. At half time, I'd probably bring in Garnacho, so we can have Garnacho. We need to, because let's not forget, the last game we played was against Fulham, and he got us the win. If it wasn't for him, then we wouldn't have won it. He made a difference in the end. I'd put in Garnacho there instead of Ilanga. Remember, we've only got 5 subs. I think we need to get Bruno and Casemiro both ready for the Nottingham Forest game. So I'd bring them both on for Fred and Iqbal. That's 3. I'd probably, if we're winning, I'd get out Martial and put in Rashford. Rashford's not best off the right, but it's all about getting him fit because he hasn't played for 10 games. He played for England. He didn't even play for England that much. I think he was the best player for England. He was the top goal scorer, I'm pretty sure, for England. I don't know why he wasn't played in that much. He does deserve it. I'd bring in Rashford. I don't know who, for Anthony or for Martial, depending on that situation. And look, there's not much players we can sub in after 4, is there? We can't sub in. We don't have any centre backs. We don't have any full backs. We have Brandon Williams. I don't think it's good enough. I think I'd bring in 4 subs, and then I think maybe Eriksen sub him off. Sub off Eric. Maybe I don't know. Maybe give Pellistri a chance. That wouldn't be a horrible idea. Bring Martial off for Rashford and give Pellistri a chance over the right side for Anthony. Some of them I'd make them at half time. Some of them I'd make at 60 minutes for other players to get half an hour. That's the Manchester United VC versus Burnley preview. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.